Ryan Martinez had survived 3 years in the Galactic Coalition's diplomatic corps by following one simple rule: never show weakness. But standing in the crystalline throne room of the Azurian Empire, facing Queen Zilara herself, he wondered if his luck had finally run out. The alien queen rose from her throne, her iridescent scales catching the light of twin suns filtering through the vaulted ceiling. She was imposing, nearly 8 feet tall with 4 arms and eyes that glowed like molten gold. By all accounts, she was the most feared sovereign in 6 star systems. "Human," she said, her voice resonating through the chamber. "You dare to negotiate terms with me?" Ryan straightened his uniform. "Your Majesty, Earth simply requests—" "Earth is a backwater planet with primitive technology," Zilara interrupted, descending the steps toward him. "Why should I grant you anything?" This was the moment Maya Chen had warned him about. His partner, currently monitoring from their concealed ship above, had spent weeks briefing him on Azurian culture. The key detail: they respected boldness above all else. Ryan smiled. "Because you're curious about us. Otherwise, you wouldn't have granted this audience." The queen stopped mid-step. Her guards tensed, energy weapons humming to life. For 3 heartbeats, silence hung in the air. Then Zilara laughed, a sound like thunder rolling across mountains. "Interesting," she purred, circling him slowly. "Most species grovel. You humans have something different. We call it audacity, Your Majesty." Over the following weeks, Ryan found himself summoned repeatedly to the palace. What began as trade negotiations evolved into lengthy conversations about human history, culture, and philosophy. Zilara seemed fascinated by humanity's stubborn refusal to accept limitations, how they'd clawed their way to the stars with inferior technology, how they'd survived countless near extinctions, how they never stopped pushing forward. Maya grew concerned during their encrypted communications. "Ryan, you're spending too much time there," she warned, her face flickering on his holographic display. "The queen is known for her manipulation tactics." "I'm handling it," Ryan assured her. "We're close to securing the trade agreement. That's not what worries me." Maya's dark eyes narrowed. "According to my sources, she's canceled meetings with 3 other ambassadors this week. She only sees you now." Ryan dismissed her concerns, but he couldn't deny the shift in Zilara's demeanor. The queen had become warmer. She shared stories of her own rise to power, the loneliness of leadership, the burden of carrying an empire on her shoulders. During one evening meeting, they stood on her private balcony overlooking the bioluminescent gardens. Zilara had traded her ceremonial armor for simpler robes, her scales glowing softly in the twilight. "Your kind fascinates me," she admitted. "So fragile yet so resilient. So brief in lifespan, yet you dream of eternity." Ryan leaned against the railing. "We make up for our shortcomings with determination. Is that what you call it?" Zilara moved closer. "I call it magnificent foolishness." He felt her gaze on him, intense and searching. In that moment, Ryan realized Maya had been right to worry, but for the wrong reasons. The danger wasn't that Zilara was manipulating him. The danger was that this was real. "Your Majesty," he said carefully, "I should remind you that I'm here as Earth's representative. Nothing more." Of course, her tone was amused. "Though I wonder if you're reminding me or yourself." Ryan turned to face her fully. His heart pounded, but years of diplomatic training kept his expression neutral. "Careful, Your Majesty. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were starting to fall for me." He'd meant it as a deflection, a way to lighten the tension. But Zilara didn't laugh this time. Instead, she smiled. Not her usual predatory grin, but something softer, almost vulnerable. Her golden eyes held his, and when she spoke, her voice carried none of its usual imperial command. "It's already too late," she said. Simply, the words hung between them like stars suspended in darkness. Ryan's carefully constructed diplomatic walls crumbled. He thought of protocol, of the political implications, of the shockwaves this would send through the coalition. He thought of Maya's warnings and his superiors' expectations. Then he thought of none of those things. "Your Majesty, Zilara," she corrected softly. "When we're alone, call me Zilara." "Chilara," Ryan breathed. "This is impossible. Our species, our worlds, the politics, everything is impossible until someone makes it possible." She extended one of her hands to him. "Isn't that the human way?" He stared at her offered hand, knowing that taking it would change everything. Earth's first contact with the most powerful empire in the sector. A human and an alien queen. It defied every regulation, broke every rule. Ryan took her hand. "Maya's going to kill me," he muttered. Shalara's laughter echoed across the gardens, genuine and free. Nothing like the intimidating sounds she made in her throne room. "Then we'll face her together," she said. "After all, you humans invented the phrase love conquers all, did you not?" "We did," Ryan admitted, squeezing her hand. "Though I don't think we expected it to conquer quite this much." High above, in their concealed ship, Maya Chen watched the scene unfold through long-range scanners. She sighed, already drafting the most unbelievable diplomatic report in human history. Leave it to humanity to accidentally charm an alien empire into alliance through a romance nobody saw coming. The end.